Well, good morning, everybody. It's awesome to see our participants. For those of you that are guests, behind you are really the future professionals that will be taking care of you all. Those here on your left, I've had 2 babies, and what's really neat is that each time I've had 2 babies, well, not me, but my wife, we had Project Arriba nurses. And that's an amazing thing. We've had Project Arriba professionals taking care of my most precious things. And so I want to welcome you all to Project Arriba. Welcome to our community room. Welcome to a major milestone in the history of our great program. My name is Roman Ortiz, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer for Project Arriba. And what's funny is that I never thought I'd be CEO of anything until one day, back in about 2007, Jim Phillips calls me up and he says, my name's Roman, but he always called me, hey, Ramon, what you doing? And I said, well, nothing, sir. I'm actually getting my tires fixed with my car. Hey, you ever thought about being that CEO to Project Arriba, sir? Yeah. Not really, sir. Well, you should think about that. And with that, he gave me confidence enough to say, wow, if he thinks I could be CEO material, then I probably can be. Well, it's 8-9 years later, and I'm still at my dream job. And I'm still here to be able to change really the world one student at a time. And so we welcome you here today. Before we get started, I would like to welcome and introduce a few guests that we have here. I would like to start by saying that we've got great business partners, and unfortunately our business board members had some major assignments to get done today, so they were not here today. But we do have Texas Gas represented here by Ivan Alcocer, so if you please stand up. Texas Gas is responsible for some major investments into Project Arriba. Last year alone, they invested over $25,000 into this program, so thank you. We also want to say hi to the family of Jim R. Phillips, and so we won't ask JR to stand up because, man, he trekked up here, but we'll start with JR Phillips. His wife Heidi. We have Jim's grandson Jordan Phillips and his wife Amy. We want to welcome and thank the news for being here today. El Paso Inc., I believe, is here. We have News Channel 9, so thank you for being here covering us. I want to share a little bit about the phone conversation I had with Miss Nita Phillips. She unfortunately could not make it here today. She will be hopefully here in the summer for our fundraiser that we will be having. But Nita wanted to make sure that she shared her comments with me directly to you all. Nita Phillips is the late Mr. Phillips' wife, really a partner with him throughout many years. And what she wanted me to tell you all is that she's so very proud of what you all are doing and accomplishing for not only yourselves and your family, but for this region. And she can't be more proud of her husband and being able to see what you guys are going to do here in the near future. And so on behalf of Nita Phillips, we wanted to share that with you. Okay.
Thank you.
I would now like to introduce my boss. She's a cool boss. Martha Rochford. She is the chairwoman of the board to Project Arriba. In our 18-year history, we have not had any woman be chair, and she is our very first chairwoman. She has been serving now for over 8 years on our board, and so please help me welcome Martha Rochford for her to share some comments.
Thank Thank you, Ramon. And Jim Phillips is absolutely right. You are a fantastic CEO. And to all of the staff of Project Ariba, a lot of you know many of them. They are absolutely wonderful, wonderful people and do such a great, great job in helping so many of you achieve what you're achieving. So good morning, and again, welcome to this event where we're honoring 10 UTEP BSN students selected for the Jim R. Phillips Scholarship Awards. As Ramon said, my name is Martha Rochford, and I'm the current chairwoman of the Project Ariba Board of Directors, and I'd like to thank each of you for being here. JR and family especially, I'm so glad that you're here. I had the honor of meeting your dad when I first moved to El Paso about 10 years ago and started working at Wells Fargo, and your dad was a chairman at the time. And I went out and knocked on his door and said, gosh, I'd like to get involved in the community, and he said, oh my God, here, let's. And so he made a list, and Project Ariba was at the top of the list. You had aligned with what he, something that he had formed, and something that I really thought that I could feel very passionate about. And he was just a fantastic person. So I feel honored to have had our paths cross, in our lifetimes. Jim Phillips was a long-time resident of El Paso and worked hard in both radio and the banking industry, including Wells Fargo Bank, where I met him. He's been credited in mentoring many of El Paso's leaders, and he worked tirelessly with many worthwhile organizations in our community. In fact, Jim was instrumental in developing the idea behind Project Ariba about 18 years ago with other local businessmen and community organizing entities. He was a visionary and tremendously experienced in bringing together bright minds to do the right things. And I can't tell you how many people I've met where he has put them in the right place, just like Ramon and so many other leaders in the community has put them in the right place to do so many good things for the community. In June 2016, and in partnership with Project Ariba, Wells Fargo Bank made a $10,000 investment to begin the Jim R. Phillips Endowment Fund in memory of a great friend and a true civic leader who passed in December of 2015. Since then, other partnerships and investments have been and continue to be secured to continue his legacy that directly benefits members in our community as they pursue a higher education and training for family-sustaining, living wage career that is much needed in this region. From this foundation, there are a total of 10. Do I count 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Well, there are a total of 10 1,000 scholarship awards that have been made. 5 in the fall of 2016, 5 in the spring 2017 academic semesters. The Jim R. Phillips Scholarship Awards will assist these 10 students with their tuition and other expenses while in training. These students were selected based on meeting 4 criteria: demonstrated financial need, future goals and plans to achieve them, academic rigor, and community involvement. As a bit of a background, to date, Project Ariba has empowered 1,211 program graduates with the education and job skills needed to be successful. 1,211. At the end of 2016, job placed graduates were earning over $48,000 per year and are filling needed occupations in this region. Job placed graduates no longer depend on government welfare, but they're thriving and adding to the local economy, taking care of their families. It is a great testament for Jim's family to know that the families of the 1,211 graduates served through the Project Ariba program are forever changed, all because someone like Jim believed in them and invested in them. So a great thank you to Mr. Phillips. JR, it's an honor to have known your dad, it really is. And you guys, you had a great granddad. Thank you to each of you for being here, and most importantly, I want to congratulate all of the recipients of the award. Congratulations to each of you, and I know you're going to have a bright and wonderful future ahead of you, as well as all the participants that are in the room as well. I know that you guys are going to do fantastic and have a great future. Thank you very much.
The reason Project Ariba is a success is because of the great and wonderful staff that we have. And so I would like our staff to stand up, and I will want to point out 5 really great staff members that I know each of you here in this room love, and that's our case manager. So staff, would y'all wave hi, please? Everybody here? Now, I would like the case managers to stand. The case managers are the reason why our students succeed. In the great state of Texas, you've got great institutions like Texas A&M and UT Austin. They have the greatest graduation rates in Texas. But for every 100 students that start UT Austin, in 6 years, 43 have graduated. In El Paso, for every 100 students that start, you have 9 to 11 that graduate in 6 years. These 5 ladies, for every 100 students that start, in 3 years, almost 70 are graduating. So we want to thank Estela Flores, Vicky Ray, Isela Loera, Priscilla Estrada, and Mimi Duran for the great work that they do. Thank you. I want to introduce my right-hand man. Jeremy Hensley is our Chief Financial Officer for Project Arriba, and he will be awarding actually the awards now. So if Mimi, you can join me to my left. Mimi is our great senior case manager, who is the case manager of all the BSN students from UTEP. So join me up here. Thank you.
As Martha mentioned, the Jim R. Phillips Endowment Fund began in summer 2016 from a generous investment from Wells Fargo in the amount of $10,000. And since then, over $80,000 other dollars has been placed in the Jim R. Phillips Endowment Fund with the hopes of seeing that grow to over $100,000 by this summer. So before I introduce the fall 2016 and spring 2017 scholarship recipients, I'd like to personally say congratulations to each one of you. As part of the Scholarship Application Review Committee, along with Roman Ortiz and Yvonne Castillo, our program developer, I saw a glimpse into each one of your lives, the challenges you faced and continue to face, as well as your steadfastness in overcoming those many obstacles, the barriers to your education. But more than that, I saw the drive to better your lives and better the community we serve that was evident in each of the application submissions. So it's a great privilege to introduce our fall 2016 and spring 2017 Jim R. Phillips Endowment Fund Scholarship awardees at this time. Amber Alian is a fall 2016 and spring 2017 scholarship recipient. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Monica Cepeda is a fall 2016 and spring 2017 scholarship recipient. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We have Andrea Ibarra, a spring 2017 scholarship recipient. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Jorge Luna, a spring 2017 scholarship recipient. Jessica Oropeza, a fall 2016 scholarship recipient. Congratulations. Melissa Shores, a spring 2017 scholarship recipient.
Thank you so much.
And Trinidad Cifuentes Ogaz, a fall 2016 scholarship recipient. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Again, thank you so much for taking part in this historic milestone with Project Arriba. It's with great honor that we present to you these fine participants that represent Project Oliva very well. They're going to do some really great things in this community, and they're going to probably save our lives at some point here in the near future. So let's congratulate one more time these UTEP Bachelors of Science in Nursing students that were awarded the Jim R. Phillips Endowment Fund Scholarship. Again, we want to thank you for all of this. We know that you all have busy schedules. Phillips family, thank you for your continued support. We will be honoring your father again in the summer with our fundraiser. I want to let everybody know that when our fundraiser happens again, this will be the 4th year that we do it, 100% of every dollar that we make at that fundraiser, not the table sales, but the night of the event proceeds, will go to continue to fund the Jim R. Phillips Endowment Fund. So we hope to get over $100,000 in total balance at that point in that night. So thank you all very much.